else when you're ready.
Okay, go.
Hello, I'm Lou Gehrig. I was an all-right baseball player. Then I caught a disease called ALS, and I hadn't missed a game till then, and I had to unfortunately retire. Professional sports at that time. I grew up in a poor neighborhood on the west side of New York. I had to work every day for the newspaper to get enough money for food for dinner. And when I went to high school one day, all I knew about was football. And I was a running back. A scout for a professional team saw my strength, and he asked me if I'd ever played baseball. At that point, I went to Columbia College in New York, where I played baseball and football at the same time. I was an all-right football player, but I started to excel at baseball, and the New York Yankees decided that I was good enough to be on their team. And my mom always wanted me to be an engineer, but one day she got sick with a disease, and if she had gone to a general hospital for free, she would have died. So I couldn't have gone with it and finished off college. I had to quickly go and sign a contract for the New York Yankees to get enough money to pay for the hospital for my mom. And at that point, I then moved into New York, or not New York. I went to Hartford for the minor league team for the Yankees, at which point I was the best hitter in the entire league. So they moved me up to the New York Yankees, at which point I became Lou Gehrig, the man famous for hitting right behind Babe Ruth. I had to live in that shadow for a while. And after that, I caught ALS. I had to bench myself because I was hurting the team. After that, I didn't know I had ALS. I went to the doctor, and I was diagnosed, at which point I had to spend what time I had left with my family and friends. So, at which point I did end up dying. But I think I raised enough awareness for ALS so that people now know it as Lou Gehrig's disease. And that's about it.